Hello, hello everyone. Sorry for the technical issues. Yeah, just checking some stuff here. Share this on my social media as well. Hey there, Holly. How are you doing? I don't know why I feel nervous today. It's not my first time live streaming, so maybe it's because it's a first time here on the channel. Right. So, um, for those who don't know me, a quick introduction about me. So, I'm a 3D character artist from Egypt. You probably saw one of my work somewhere if you are studying anatomy of if you're interested in stylized character in general. So you probably saw one of those. So um yeah, nothing more to to talk about. I don't like a long introduction, so that's me in short. So I'm doing a lot of experiments these days, so I'll just do a quick experiment today, blocking out and maybe going into details and stuff later for this character. So yeah, let's just have some fun. So I always start from a sphere. You probably, if you're familiar with my work, I'm using these shapes I made. But for you to follow my work, I'll just use some primitives. I won't use a pre-made primitive. The pre-made primitives I made today. So we'll just have fun pure sculpting this guy here. So we'll start with the head. Always love to squish it a little. I'll duplicate it, trim it like this. I will pull the chin. Yeah, these two primitives are enough for the head. I'll just use the move tool. I won't use any special brushes here. So again, you can follow me. So the head. Oh, it has been a while um since the last time sculpting a head from scratch like this. So I usually for male characters, for a muscular face like this, a squarish face, I mean, I always pull this point to make the cheekbone, and checking the 3/4 here to see if it works from all angles as well. So if you guys have any questions, please um, write in the chat here. So I'll push this point upward to make this square face. This is the area for the eyes. Again, I won't add any details now. I'm just preparing the block out here. So let's measure a little here. Head is too long. I'll reduce the opacity a little. I'll scale it down. When measuring, I always make sure my eyes area here is aligned with the concept. So in my head here, the eyes are a little bit upward, so I'll just push it down like this. I don't care if I miss the I mess with the proportions here, because again it's easily fixed since it's super low poly. So yeah, something like that. Um, the chat is showing White Fox, another where you can find a good ref for Kata if your ArtStation and Pinterest with AI slop. You can filter the AI slop. I usually find my stuff on Pinterest and the artist I follow. So again, checking the eyebrows area, reducing the skull shape here. So after that, I'll duplicate the head just as a reference for my overall proportions. So I will auto group these. I only want the first two. I'll split and mask, or split hidden, sorry. Then I'll just move it, this one to the right here. This is will be the height of my character. So I won't measure this much. I'll just checking the overall proportions later. So let's hide this. Let's focus on this guy. For the neck, I'll just add an appendage like this. Again, the head is a little bit stretched here, but again, I won't bother. I'll fix it after adding the neck. So just like that. Let's inflate the head a little. So um I'll subdivide this part so I have even distribution for the topology for my blockout. So like that. See me a lot, pushing these points a lot here. Not a legend, no, no thanks. So, just fixing the head. For the torso, I'll use this same piece here. I'll just duplicate it, scale it up a little, tilt it forward like this, make the chest muscles and stuff here. Let's make it into a sphere. So, just basic shapes and pulling points. I'll pull this point outward to make a place for the shoulder over here. So this is gonna be his chest, his trapezius, his back muscles, all these from these points I'm pulling here. As you can see, the torso is a bit short, so I'll just pull it like this. I'll even scale it up a little. So again, it's a bit short. No, it's okay. This is really right scale. So I'm measuring a forehead for the torso and foreleg for the legs. I will measure it later to make sure we got the scale right. So again, just pulling points. For the back muscles, I will just pull these points outward. Like that. I'll use the standard draw because I want this silhouette from the back. This is the trapezius, and this is the place where the scapula and the lats, all the back muscles are, you know, sliding in this direction here. So I'll just make a place for them like this. So the white part is coming from the back muscles. That's what I'm trying to say. So for the pelvis, I think I'll make another piece here. I'll just add a sphere for the pelvis. Let's push these points upward, adjusting the thickness for his body a little. For the rib cage, I'll just leave an indication here. For the rib cage and the chest muscles here. I'll just leave these indications. these creases. Even though I know it's low poly, but yeah, I'll just squeeze it to make the a blaze for the rib cage like that, and for the obliques. See how easy it is, guys? Just pushing and pulling these points. I can make the all the anatomy landmark I want. So I'll make something here, but don't be confused. I'll use the Z modeler to add an edge loop like right here. I know. We can add it later using subdivisions, but I usually want my my characters to have uh, basically all the informations on the low poly, so it's much easier to add any other details later. So I'll push these again, checking from every angle here, guys. It's also very important. I'll add another sphere for the pelvis. I'll cut it from here, roll it up here. And rotate it a little. Not adding any details yet, so again, bear with me a little here at this stage. So let's use move topological. Let's make this edge loop a bit thin, so it matches our pelvis. So like that. That would be enough here. Okay. Pushing these points out a little. Just trying to capture the silhouette for the trapezius here. So, yeah. I want to have the I don't know, see my cursor here? I want to have a silhouette like that from the back. For the nitpicking here, I usually I don't like any ugly intersections between my blockouts, between my shapes, my primitives I'm using. So that's why you see me here nitpicking a few things just to keep the intersection as clean as possible. So like that. Pushing the obliques from the back a little. Again, see this slide? This is the lats here. Checking again from every angle. I'll add a placeholder for the shoulder muscles here. I'll probably have to add a subdivision here, but yeah. So adding the shoulder, even though I know the again the distribution of the topology is not even, but yeah, I'll keep it as a placeholder as I'm going to use it later. So just to see the whole thing, the whole shape. I want to see the whole shape here. So let's again these points I'm moving. I'm just fixing again the intersections between the chest muscles and the trapezius and the deltoid here. Because again, I don't like ugly intersections. So, and I'll just end the see these points. Let's this line here represents the scapula for me. See this line? This is the scapula. Uh, these these points are enough for me. Hello, hello. You're not too late. I'm just getting started here. So you're not late. I can see the character already using these shapes. But yeah, let's push it a little because he is a really muscular guy, so let's push the apps here. Let's use move topological again. Want to push these 2 points. I'll show you why in a moment. Inflate these parts a little. Yeah. So let's add another piece. Okay. Let's add another piece for the legs and the arms. I think I'll add the arms first. So for the arms, I'll just use, let's use this sphere. Yeah, yeah, a little bit, yeah, like a turtle. Okay, let's add the arm. Let's hide these heads. Don't want them. No. I think the arms, I'll make them separate, so I'll just split and mask and continue using the primitives I have here. For muscular people, I like to the arms to be tilted a little. I'll show you. So I don't like the bicep to face me directly in the face like this. I always tilt it a little bit to the inside like this. So switching between the torso, deltoid, and the arms to fix the connections once again, because I think is a bit wide here. So I'll just push this here and push it to the torso like this. So I'll scale it like that, inflate it here, decreasing the size a little bit. Yeah, I think this is much better. I'll push this piece inward, pushing this up. This is the triceps here, adjusting the connections between the torso. So the deltoid here, I'll tilt it a little as well. I'll fix all these later. So just getting the overall silhouette first. As you can see, we already have something, but we want much bigger volume here for the triceps. So this part, this round area is the biceps, and this area here is the triceps. Make it a little bit tall. So this area again will add some muscles here because this is a really sharp angle. But yeah, let's focus on the first level first. We want to get this one right before adding any details. Adjusting the chest muscles like that. Think this is a little bit tall. I'll inflate the biceps a little on this. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. I'll duplicate it, scale it up a little to make the forearm. Any questions so far, guys? I know. Maybe this sounds this is not new. I've done it before, so I don't want my first stream to be something difficult to follow. So we'll start simple first, then we'll do some really fun experiments in the upcoming streams. So it's gonna be super fun, guys. I'm experimenting a lot with my shapes, my IM primitives. I'm expecting. Okay, let's make a quick save. This is day one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It always looks much nicer this way for muscular people. It won't look as interesting for if you just make it facing forward to your screen, the biceps. So I pretty much agree with you. So I'm making the arm shape, the elbow, the brachioradialis here. Again, I will add the I'll add all the creases and stuff, the fun stuff here, the details, I mean, later. So I'm just making the connections again as clean as possible, because as you can see, we already have something for the arm. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Super weird. Oh, deflate a little. Move it out. Feel like my torso is a bit tall, but I will follow the proportions we made earlier. So yeah, our torso is already. I think it's forehead. Yeah, forehead. So we're good for now. Okay, I moved the pelvis by mistake. Oh, the same polygroup. Let's make a quick to group Mirror world. I'll show you guys some really fun uh, tricks in Blender as well. I won't use. I'll not always use ZBrush. I'll use Blender for some stuff. So I'll show you guys a few tricks. Maybe after finishing the level 0 here, we're doing. So we'll go straight to Blender after that. Again, just fixing from every possible angle, every possible point you can push, you can squeeze out of this low poly stuff here. Please do it, anything you can do. Fixing the angle for the pelvis. The pelvis will make sense after we add the leg, so maybe I won't waste my time in editing the its shape. Maybe you can fix it a little like that. Yeah. Let's make it a little bit thin. Adding some volumes here. What I'm saying about the angles. Let's switch to mask lasso here. Just trying to match the angles, which we can easily fix later and make a proper T pose or A pose. But we'll use this first to measure. Yeah. For the hands, I'll just add another sphere here. Scale it down. Again, very slowly working on this. Let's fix the connection here. Adding a blaze for the thumb. Adjusting the finger. Places for the finger here. Adding some volumes for the thumb area. Again, fixing the connection. I don't like the geometry I have here for on the sphere, so I'll probably have to fix it. Maybe Azure mesh later. I don't know. Let's just continue working on it. Let's make a quick placeholder for the hands, fingers, like that. Removing the mask and continue working. See this step I made? I always use the this angle for the hands. Again, makes it a little bit interesting to work on. Here as well, this step for the palm and the volumes here for the thumb. So like that. I'll make the fingers later. So let's add a few pieces for the legs. I'll hide the arm for now. For the leg, I'll add this primitive here, this appendage. I'll scale it up a little. I'll keep it this low poly, but again, I don't want my legs to be facing forward to the screen like this. I will tilt it a little here, like that. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. So again, the angles for the quads. I know we miss a few volumes here, but we can easily add them later. Here I'm just adding the main volumes for the leg using these points. This is the peak points from the outside for the quads. This is the peak point from the inside. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about when working on the legs. Again, I have my new primitives to help with these, but yeah, I won't be using them on my first stream because I won't show you my workflow, how I work with the let's split and mask, how I work with my primitives here. I'll add a sphere here. Now let's add it on the torso. Or yeah, for the legs. Yeah, I think it will work much better here. I'll keep it square like this. I'll inflate it a little here. Then I'll just fix the shape. For this part, this is super low poly right now, so I'll just press divide. Then back to the glutes. For the legs, male legs, we have. I'll show you the curves I'm looking at. So there's a crease here caused by the sartorius, this long straight muscle here, and this area is belongs to the quads. This whole area of this point, this all belongs to the quad muscles. Then there's the hamstring from the back here. Yeah. If I add any shape here, how long do you usually keep work this low poly for? Just until you have overall body shape, or do you have the clothes? Well, it depends. Um, if my character have clothes, I won't bother adding any any anatomy. Uh, I will add another shape, some shapes here for the anatomy. But if I don't have to do the anatomy, so my character are is covered with clothes, so I'll just keep it simple like this and start sculpting. So I'll add another piece. I'll destroy everything I did. So the calf muscles here. I'll add another piece for the knee, or I can. Okay, let's make polygroup first. I can push these 2 points. No, I think I'll just add another piece for the knee. It's almost like I forgot how to do it from scratch, which is not good. I mean, I have my own primitives now. I'm working with them so fast, so I don't usually sculpting characters from scratch. So I'm practicing here with you guys. You can see being completely transparent here. Yeah. Oh, he's going to fall like that. See this flat area? This is a bone here, a bony landmark. I always like to exaggerate it a little here when sculpting this flat area here, as you can see it. From the back, you can see the calf muscles, and from the front, I mean here. The angles is usually this area is this is a smooth curve, and uh, this one has as a change of angle, a sharp angle here from the inside like this. And this is the angle I'm looking for, this one. So let's add the knee part just to have an overall shape what we're doing here. So again, knee is not facing to the front like this because I don't like it. Doesn't look interesting, so keep it to the side like that. So this is the quads, but the muscles coming from the back and the sartorius is causing I will just add another piece for that so you guys can understand me. So the back muscles from the leg and the sartorius is causing a mass here. So there is a mass over here coming from the back. Don't know if I have it on my art station. Let me check the legs. Yeah, right here. So this is a quick leg I did breaking down the volumes basically. What's causing the volumes here? So the quads ends above the knee like that, or maybe you know, yeah, it's usually above the knee here at the center of the knee of the leg. So this mass over here is causing by the sartorius here is coming and attached to the bone here, and some of the back muscles from the leg. As you can see here, this is the peak point. People usually confuse it with the quads here, but no, this is the area outside here from the sartorius and some of the back muscles. Oh yeah, like this here. So I'm just adding this piece to represent that. It's coming from the again from the sartorius and some of the back muscles here. So again, fixing the shapes and the quads, the leg muscles a little, because this is too long. Again, we'll check the proportions in a moment. So I feel like I can add another piece here, but yeah, because this is usually a straight line. Oh, I can't. Uh, yeah, a straight line over here. Again, some muscles from there are just attached to the bones here, like that. Again, we'll fix all these later, so just working on the overall shape first. So let's add the leg. Again, for the leg, I'll just use this primitive. Inflate it a little. I'll subdivide it, of course, but yeah, let's have nice angle and nice shape first. Yeah, this is the leg, guys. Using this appendage, this simple appendage is enough for the leg. Just isolating this one to have much nicer shapes. Oh, 1 hour already. I think we are. This is a good progress for 1 hour. We're almost done with the initial blockout, or what I call a level 0 blockout. Let's so just having a placeholder here for the leg. I'll add the details, of course, but yeah, just want to have some nice shape like this first. And we can divide it to make the shape a little bit smooth here. Again, just want to have my main landmarks. I'll have it from the calf muscles here, like that. Using the paintbrush. There's it, yeah. some creases here and there. For the bony landmarks here, I'll just pull it from this shape here. And yeah, making it a thin from here. Just making some interesting shapes. Because we have stylized proportions, so again, the intersections I don't like. For this pony landmark here, before going to some of the muscle details, for these pony landmarks, you usually have this angle like that. So this one down, and this one's going up. So let's add it. Just having have these details of the feet. So this bone is the one down, and this is a bit higher than the. So it's causing this angle here. So something like that. The feet is a little bit small, so I'll inflate it. Yeah, something like that. This is too sharp, the B-sided here. Uh, so I'll just try to fuse it with the rest of the body. By merging it or fusing it, I really just mean editing the the intersections between the points here. So I know the leg is a bit short. We'll check. Yeah, a little bit short. Let's just scale it up a little like that. Again, nitpicking, moving a few points, a little bit here and there. I don't want this wobbly faces here. So just what I'm trying to fix actually. So nothing important here. But yeah, I like my block counts to be as clean as possible. So always wasting my time doing these small stuff here and there. Let's unhide the arms. Yeah, I think think we're at a very good position here. Maybe the leg need to be tilted inside a little. Feet as well, the calf muscles. Yeah, just to have a much better silhouette. Again, I really don't like the transition between this piece and the rest of the feet. So again, trying to merge all the pieces together. Again, squeezing all the you know, all the low poly shapes I have here. Usually you have this block out, and yeah, this is good enough to continue working. But yeah, I'm just, again, I like my blockouts to be as clean as possible. So at this point, I'll just save. I'll fix the proportion a little, because I think the hand is a little bit big here. The neck is too tall, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit tall. I'll just move it down. It will merge with the rest of the body once we add the muscles, the muscle details, I mean. So we have our three heads here. Just checking again the overall proportion. I'll merge all these pieces. Merge down. Okay. Maybe I won't merge the hands. Yeah, let's not merge the hands now. The arm, I mean. So, um, this is what I call a level 0. Of course, he's missing his hands, but yeah, we'll add the hands right now, so it can be easily fixed. But yeah, this is basically level 0 blockout. You can just, you know, um, from here, you can take your block out and merge all these pieces, start adding details. But again, since we are just practicing and studying right now, we will continue working on this block out. I'll add more details to it, actually. But before adding that, I want to show you, yeah, since we have the freedom here to using other softwares, so I'll just use Blender. So we have a new project file here. I will go B. All the visibles. Hope it doesn't crash. So yeah, we're good. So okay, I have the clipping. Yeah, we're good. So in Blender here, I have a few tricks, a few brushes I like to use actually. So let's hide the arm. Let's work on the torso. I like this snake hook elastic brush. It easily I can easily fix the details, the proportions with this brush. I know there is a an elastic brush in ZBrush, but it doesn't perform as good as this one in Blender. So as you can see, the elastic brush is keeping my volumes while pushing the uh, the shapes. So I can easily adjust the balance for my character. I can easily add uh, just editing these peaks for my muscles. I can use mask topology on the grab brush and using the other snake hook brush here just to fix the proportions. So as you can see, I cannot do this in the brush. The elastic brush is not performing uh, as it should, you know, trying to find the balance here for the muscles I have. I work much faster in Blender, but yeah, I know ZBrush is industry standard, so I'm using it to help you guys. Adjusting the face area here, the head here as well. So we edited the torso. Oh, forgot to enable symmetry. I'll add the arms in base. Switching to the torso. Just editing the proportion here, guys. I'm trying to push this geometry, as you can see. I can make the topology a bit exaggerated, the pose like that by adding curves using this elastic brush. I just like I like this brush, guys, a lot. As you can see, adding the curves has never been this easy. So I think it's time to add some muscles. Um, I don't want to leave the hands. So what do you guys think? Should I block out the hands first, then adding the muscles, or adding the muscles, then adding the fingers? Maybe. What do you guys think? We're almost there, so with our block out. Let me guys know what do you think till I finish the what I'm doing. So should I sculpt the hands? Hello, hello. So I'll just decide it myself then. Fixing the knee again. This new shape I have here doesn't work so well with the other shapes I have. I think I'll keep it. So let's move these back to ZBrush. Okay. Definitely looks much better here. Checking the proportions and the angles. Okay, torso is a little bit long. The hands, the angle here, we have to fix it. Um, you know what, guys? I think I can make it. I can fix it in Blender much easier as well. Yeah, let's press Go Z again. Go Z visible. Continue. Okay. Let's find our reference here. G, scale it up. Like the freedom I have here. Sorry, Pixologic. I usually stream on I was streaming on Pixologic channels, but yeah, since it's Pixologic, so I can't really work on other program other than ZBrush. So this feels good because a few things is much faster in Blender. So yeah, let's fix the proportion here. Again, just to show you how good this brush is. See, it's moving the whole thing. It doesn't destroy my volumes. It just much better. Just much better here. Just trying to check everything is working. The leg is too long, so see, with a very big brush, I can easily just move it like that. I think it is just a perspective, but yeah. Again, we can fix this. Adjusting the chest area shape, muscles. I need my deltoid to be pointing a little bit forward as well, so I'm doing this crazy edits. I know it sounds like I'm destroying my shapes, but I don't, you know. As I told you, this brush is just too good. It's too good. Okay. And checking from every possible angle, everything. I can even make I can even make the legs going at this direction. His feet. I can use the brush. Okay, let's use the move brush. Mask. Use mask lasso. This is lasso hide. Need mask lasso. Let's move. Oh, let's move. Index. Again, lasso mask. This area. And just move it a little bit to the side as well. Let's smooth the mask a little. Let's continue with the plastic brush here. Okay, the knee is a little bit down my character, so let's do it. I know I'm pushing the geometry too much. Again, with the brush I have here, I can just easily fix it like this. Super easy to fix. Okay, again, intersections. Just don't like to have any bad intersections between my shapes. Let's hide the arm. Of course, it is not in place. But again, using the elastic. This brush is magic. Just magic. Like that. We do have all our landmarks, remember? So with this brush, with just a matter of pushing and pulling the geometry till you get the shapes. Of course, it doesn't have to be an exact shapes, you know. What I mean by that, this is a 2D concept, and not every 2D concept is working well with 3D. So you have to keep that in mind. You have to make your own decisions because it doesn't always work. So like that. I'll push these. Let's push, pushing the brachioradialis. After matching the proportion, I usually go, again in 3D. Does this work? Does that work? Checking everything from all angles, just to make sure everything is working again as it should. Yeah. Okay. Let's hide this. We have a head here for the okay. I think we have a good proportions now. People just the trapezius. Better. So checking from every angle. This neck is driving me crazy because it doesn't have any definition for the muscles. So I think I'll just start adding muscles now. So this is the shape we end up with. Just checking something. This is the normal grab elastic, but I like to use the snake hook elastic more. For this normal grab elastic, I usually set it to scale, then at a very low strength like that. Oh, doesn't work. Oh, yeah, preservation. No, no. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why It's not working, but I'll check it later. I'll check it later. I'll grab the back. Okay. Let's just start adding the muscles, guys. I'll export it back to ZBrush, of course. Now we have, yeah, now we have, okay. I didn't export the hands. Sorry for that. I'll select all, export. Yeah. Now we have, the, basically a low poly version of the character we have here. So once I have these low poly shapes, I'll start duplicating. I'll duplicate the torso, adding it to the another poly group like that. Mask all area, and I'll just starting, you know, adding the muscles. So I have the trapezius. I'll just follow the silhouette I made for the trapezius here. So the trapezius is usually going up here to the skull, down to the deltoid here, up front here to the scapula, or the clavicle, and down here, and down on the our backbone here. See, we already have something. We already have the our muscles here. Of course, we can add some geometry here to increase the details a little bit. But yeah, this is enough. We can disable the lines to see more clearly. So I'll just add another primitive for the clavicle, as I want to have the clavicle. I like to have the clavicle. So duplicate subdivision, sorry. Adding subdivisions, adding our clavicle here. As you can see, like that. I'll push it. I'll try to make something like the concept. So usually the clavicle doesn't go up and down like this. But yeah, it's stylized. It's the artist choice, so yeah. Can design our own anatomy later. I can show you how I do it also. So I'll add this sternocleidomastoid like that. Again, as you can see, just primitives. Everything is just primitives. I'll probably have to add his ears. So this part is going to the inside like this, and we usually have another part. So the sternogladiomastoid is having a split right here. It's split into two like this. One is going to the inside, and one is attached to the outside part like that. Again, to the clavicle. But yeah, this is one area here, like that. I want to add the ears. Let's, I'll just add a primate ear, something simple like this. I won't add the over detailed IM brush I have, just something like that. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit upward, move it down a little. So, um, yeah, continue working on the muscles. This one, I'll make the back muscles first. This one is going to be the lats. I like to have latissimus dorsi early. So this is the lats here. Just smoothing because I don't want the stretching happening on the geometry. I'll make a place for the the clavicle, the scapula, and the muscles on the scapula here. We already have something, so let's just make the shape right. No, let's make him a little bit muscular by adding some volumes here. Oh, let's make a polygroup. I'll zero mesh all these parts later, so don't worry if it looks a little bit too low poly. Yeah, let's make another part. Again, making him a muscular guy. So I'll just define all the anatomy, and yeah, if I don't like anything, I'll just delete it. So you already have the volumes, guys. So you only need to follow your volumes, the volumes you make. That's why I'm spending a lot of time on the level 0 first to have, a proper volumes. Um, I'll duplicate this. I'll probably have. I'll probably leave it in place like that. I barely moved it, so I want this part to be our rib cage. So just the rib cage for this part, guys. As you can see here. Let's make let's make it even. Uh, the same rib cage. Okay, I have something here. Oh, okay, okay. I won't worry about it. Auto group. I'll just have to delete this part. Um, delete hidden. Continue working on the rib cage I have. So just make a rib cage, an egg shape like this, with the this part going up like that. As you can see, we already have some really nice shapes for our character here. Yeah, I like what we have here so far. Okay, what happened? Oh, I make a quick save. Okay, I haven't saved in a while, so trying to decide if I want to add a piece for the chest muscles, which I'll probably add. Yeah, I'll add a piece here for the chest muscles. Let's add just a sphere here. Like that. Can you see it already, guys? The muscles? I can't see it. Yeah. I really like the splitting here on the deltoid, so I'll rush it to make it. I'll rush it a little here. Let's let's destroy the chest muscle we have here because we don't need it. Okay, I want to have the clavicle, or not a clavicle. I want to have the just the muscles here. Let's add the muscles. So there are three muscles. The one that um appears a lot is this one. So I'll just make it a little bit bigger than the others, like that, and should have much volume here. So one over here, there. I want to make supposed to be an angle like this. I will just cover this area with this piece here, and I will add another small piece here. Okay, I have two mini pieces that has the same shape key with the same polygroup, which is not good. I don't mind these two being the same polygroup, but yeah, the leg should have its own. Yeah, I like to have these three pieces for my back muscles like that. We can make the angles and the shapes a little bit more interesting, of course. Like this angle for the clavicle. You know, probably something like that will work for now. So, I'll just add two edge loops here, just to make things a little bit more roundish from the back, as it was too flat. It wasn't too good to look at. So the chest muscles. Um, we're already at 2 hours. I think I'll go for another half an hour. So just to block out the more muscles, so we don't waste much time in the next stream. Because I want to add some details for this guy. I'm testing some stuff, so the rib cage. I really want to add the obliques for this one. And the packs, the six packs, because obviously he has six packs here. Yeah. Again, just editing the intersections here, guys. So, any questions? Anything you want to talk about? Sorry, there's no music. I don't usually listen to anything while working. Yeah. If you like any specific music, let me guys know. I'll play it in the background in the next stream. So let's add the obliques. Obliques, I'll use another sphere. Yeah. Sphere is your friend. I'll even use something I don't use very much with the which is bend curve. I'll just add another point and yeah, just adding the obliques using this way to make it wrap around like this and go down this direction. Yeah, just wanted to have this roundish wrap around the torso. Accept. So I'll scale this up, move it here, adding a couple of each loops because I can, so why not? Adding the leaks like that. Oh, this is not the whole obliques, just the silhouette caused by the obliques. You know, the volumes causing the silhouette is at this area, so I'm adding it very slowly like this. Yeah, then after that, I will just, smooth out the obliques area from the main shape I have, like that. See, already have a very good oblique shape here, which of course, I can improve it a little, but again, don't like any of these intersection. So, like that. Don't do subdivisions yet. So I will add the pecs and the soul muscles. I'll show you. I'll show you how again. So let's add the pecs. The pectoralis. Oh, the abs, I think. The abs, not the pecs. Let's add the abs. Okay. This is one. That's two. That's three. Of course, I will edit the shape that I want to have them. This is the abdominal. Okay. I feel like if I sculpt this one from a single shape, it will be much easier. But yeah, let's do it from these shapes. I don't mind. Okay, I want to select all these three shapes, hide the rest, and work on them separately. I'll just use the inflate brush along the center line here. And the normal draw, adding a crease like that, defining the crease between them much more like that, adjusting the silhouette, following the shape underneath. Again, using the draw, slowly revealing the shapes here. Okay. Continue working on the muscles, adding the, let's hide the arm for now. Let's adjust the lats from here, defining the armpit here. See this area? This is the armpit. Again, easily defined because I already have the intersections between these points. So move topological just to fix the apps. Defining the this area here. So now I want to add more muscles for the torso. So for now, I'll add some shapes here. So I'll add a shape here. Another one here. Sorry, I don't, I don't uh, know all the muscle names. So forgot what, what the name of those. One, two, three. Okay. I'll unhide everything. Photo group. Control W. That's one, two, three, and four. Okay, four. Oh, where's the other one? Okay, I thought I already have them. Okay, one, two, three, and four. Again, I'll go to Blender once I add the other muscles, of course. I'll go to Blender and adjust the proportions, again using my favorite brush. As it's just this good. I go to Blender just for this brush, guys. So it's super good, super good. Again, auto group, Control W, Control W. Sorry if it's a bit repetitive and a bit tedious even to watch me pushing and pulling these super low poly shapes to sculpt the muscles. This is how I get my clean block out, so just showing it out. So I'll add the other muscles. So on here. Don't think we'll make it to the other parts of the body, so I'll try to finish the torso as quickly as possible. Then we can continue working next week. Let's finish the torso first. I know everything looks flat now. The muscles are not really defined. They are on the same level, which I'll fix. Don't worry. I'm going to fix it. These lines are distracting. No, these lines. Much better. Much better for sure. Yeah. Again, auto group. Okay. That's 2, 3. Just I'll just see if it's going to work. This fourth one would be really tiny. See this area? I'll just make it add some volumes here and add some volumes here, so that it won't. It's not coming from the same plane. It's not belong to the same plane. You know, adjusting the creases here, defining even defining the creases even more, just to make split. Okay, disable topological. Oh, enable it a little here. This is this muscle is too wide. This one is too wide. For this part, I'll just smooth everything from here. Oh, we had this piece. I'll smooth it, so I'll keep the pieces. So, yeah, this is his torso so far. We have a few minutes, so let's add. I like to add the this split here. Yeah, the split here looks nice. So I'll just add it like that. And it here, making a small triangle part here. Let's split those. Small gap here. I know this is a lot of anatomy, but yeah, destroying the deltoid from this part. As you can see, already have some nice shapes of the split. Looks really nice. Of course, you're gonna make it a lot better in Blender. So I'll keep it to the want to destroy again the shape, not by too much. Destroying this very much here. Exaggerate the deltoid here, the insertion area here. Yeah, don't be afraid of exaggerating, even destroying your whole shapes if it doesn't work. As you can see, we have some really nice shapes here, which of course we will improve it a little in Blender. So let's uh let's go Z visible again. So this is what it looks like in Blender. Let's hide the arm using our favorite brush. Again, adjusting the shape accordingly. Let's uh, let's use the normal draw brush in this area. Only define this area because there is a rib cage here, so we'll define it a little. Again, trying to make um, transitions here. Well, this is the rib cage. I think I'll smooth it a little. Most of these shapes we don't need anyway. Okay. I move these down. Let's up again, testing the shapes and the proportions of the overall muscles I have here. Okay, defining this part with the crease brush and the normal draw from all angles, guys. Check it from all angles. You know it here. I don't like it. Yeah, better. Muscles. An edge loop here, an edge loop here. Just to make the transition a bit more round. And yeah, I think we did a great job with the torso. So let's let's see if I can fix anything with the silhouette, making it a little bit more, again, a little bit more interesting to look at. Okay. As I told you, I want to make these their own blend. So I want to make it, pronounced like this from the front. It will help with the silhouette. The overall silhouette is going to be much nicer this way. Again, trying to find the balance. I'm almost done here. Again, just the balance. Okay. Um, yeah, I we have, I think we have progress here. Yeah, testing some Studio Light math cap. Yeah, this is definitely much better. Okay. Now we will export this back to ZBrush, and yeah, we have some really nice forms here. Of course, some areas we had to fix, these muscles. I want to find a better uh, exaggeration for them. I don't like them to be tall like this, or long, not tall, long. Yeah, I'll find them a much better treatment later. So this is it so far, guys. I'll make a quick save. So, yeah, this is our progress so far with this guy. We out blocked out the whole thing basically. We're just adding the muscles as we go based on the volumes we made earlier. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys like it. We'll continue working on this guy um uh, next week, on the same time next week. So yeah, see you then with another anatomy sculpting. We'll continue this one next week, as I said. Yeah. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. from the team. If you're interested in our work on Firestorm Studio, you can join our Discord community, or yeah, if you want some mentorship and stuff, you can check out the website. It's in the description. So yeah,